NBC News in Depth tonight, Target USA, what the Pentagon knew about terrorism but decided to keep a secret. It was all contained in an accurate report prepared in 1993. Since then, terrorist attacks aimed against America have killed at least 229 people at home and abroad. 3,200 others have been injured. Tonight, new questions about that secret report and whether more should have been done and sooner to protect the United States. Here's NBC's Jim Miklaszewski now, in depth.
Target America. Terrorists strike at home and abroad. Incredibly, 5 years ago, the Pentagon commissioned a report that predicted this onslaught, but kept it secret. The secret doomsday forecast is a report entitled Terror 2000, obtained by NBC News. Drafted by 41 terrorism experts, the report was considered so terrifying by Pentagon officials, they refused to release it to Congress or the public.
They said, this is outrageous, this is crazy.
Marvin Cetron is an author of Terror 2000.
They felt it was too far out and it would scare the hell out of the general public.
In the Cold War era, most terrorism was methodical, selective, and state-sponsored. But the report identifies a new breed of terrorist, ethnic and religious fanatics, independents with no ties to any governments, hell-bent on indiscriminately attacking anyone and anything American.
It really called for almost a sea change in our thinking about terrorism, regarding it as really the manifestation of, I think, what amounts to the Third World War.
In one frightening scenario, the report warns that international terrorists would strike for the first time on American soil at financial interests like New York's World Trade Center. With deadly accuracy, the report also predicted that homegrown anti-government militias would hit America's heartland. That was 2 years before Oklahoma City.
So we've had some problems with people not listening, and I think they're listening now.
But in the wake of this week's bombing, some claim more should be done. The State Department wanted to spend $3.5 billion to upgrade security at all U.S. embassies. Congress came up with less than 1/3 of that. But lawmakers argue money is not always the answer.
It's not just money, it's a question of our approach, our abilities in intelligence gathering.
The authors of Terror 2000 say the Pentagon didn't ignore their report altogether. The Clinton administration did take action on several of its recommendations. Steps have been taken to better protect government computers and power grids, and the U.S. now offers multi-million-dollar rewards to nab terrorists. If Marvin Cetron's latest prediction on terrorism is accurate, they'll need even more protection.
I think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Late today, the Pentagon agreed to release the Terror 2000 report, acknowledging that what was once thought impossible has now become almost hauntingly routine. Jim Miklaszewski, NBC News, the Pentagon.